Hey guys, ShelbyCross123, and on today's video, this is a candy spotlight / candy update. So I figured since I'm not, sending out packages anytime soon due to money, I'm just gonna start focusing more on showing y'all my new candy on Instagram and stuff, and doing like a huge update video instead of doing like 20-40 a month to show off like very few pieces, unless I do get a package. So yeah, so the very first thing I am going to show you is my candy cube, and it's all messed up. This is the difficulty of these things. They get messed up so easily, but they're easy to put back. Is my candy cube, and that's all messed up. The tutorial I watched for it's the candy cube outline, which I kind of like it better. I think it's cool, but yeah. I got it off of Sell Your Mango's channel, so yeah. She's actually really good at explaining it, so yep. The next thing I'm going to show is also, this is from her candy patterns page. It's one of her patterns. It's her tilting crown pattern, and I put it on a necklace. Of course, I asked, which I think I get annoying to people when I ask for permission so many times, but asking for permission to me is like an important thing. Even when it's a pattern, I want to credit people. So, my next necklace is, I made this a while back. I just never kind of showed it off, but I made this. And this was actually inspired by, someone else's necklace. So, I forget who the person who originally created it was, but if you're on YouTube, please just send me a comment and I'll credit you in the description box. So yeah, it's like all pastel colors and stuff, and these are all glow in the dark and clear. As you can see, a lot of my candy, it'll have clear stuff. Oh, okay. My last necklace, this weekend, or this past weekend, Saturday I believe, was my homecoming, and the theme was Mardi Gras. Well, of course, in my school, or I don't know if it's every school, but we have a Spirit Week, and on Friday, of course, is when you wear your mums. I made my mascot in perler beads. Now, of course, this isn't my perler pattern, but it's kind of customized it to my school colors, and yeah. And it was supposed to originally say Spartans, but those big chunky letters I didn't have, so I was kind of sad. So yeah, let me find. So next up was the homecoming candy as its own. Since I wasn't gonna go if I can find this candy. God, I'm unorganized. I originally wasn't going to go because really homecoming is, and I've kind of experienced it myself, it's nothing but a grind fest, which is kind of sad, considering that, like, no one really wants to see that, but apparently the people who are, too anxious to get home and do it themselves, would rather kind of do it out in public, but, we just can't judge, even though I don't approve of it. And I had another piece of candy and I can't find it. I think it fell on the floor. Oh, well. It was just a simple single anyways, unless I can find it, then yeah. So anyways, I'll kind of show off the main two pieces. I made this after watching, I know I'm going to mention her name a lot, but I made this after watching Sell Your Mango's YouTube video about how to make fatties. It says Mardi Gras because that was the theme. Hang on, put that. I know it's backwards on my camera. I'm really sorry. So yeah, Mardi Gras. And then Mardi Gras Twisted Candy, which I'm gonna say it now. Now, if you give me Twisted Candy, that's one thing, but as far as me making it, I don't like making it. It's so irritating. I literally made this at last minute, right before I left the house, and it was so frustrating. I don't like Twisted Candy at all. I mean, if you give it to me, I'll love it forever because it came from you, but I just won't make it for anybody. It's too time consuming and too mind hurting. And then, at the end of the video, I'll show you the stuff I got at Mardi Gras, or at my homecoming, so yeah, but that's just the main two pieces, and I kind of stuck with the traditional colors of, yellow, green, and purple, and no one's calling me. And then next up, this is also from Sell Your Mango's tutorial, but there are also other people who have done this tutorial / seen it on Kandi patterns. It's the star ball, which this actually is, she doesn't show how to make it. She has her reasons, but, she'll basically tell you it's two, star cuffs, and then you just put 2 stars on the top. I won't show how to make it because it's kind of like, I don't know how to like do the whole editing thing. I kind of wish now I took that audio pro class, but you know, I don't do well behind the camera. This is actually the courage, but yeah. So yeah. As you can see, I haven't gone on that much of a Kandi craze, but yes. So the next thing I'm going to show you, I actually kind of did good on this. I was doing an ombre effect, which any of you know what an ombre effect, it's kind of like you go from light to the, you know, you're going down like kind of like a sunset where it kind of has that light pink and it just kind of simmers down, I guess, but yeah. I was watching Ginger's tutorial, well, not technically a tutorial, but it's like how to pick colors, so I guess in a sense it's a tutorial, but she was talking in her video. It kind of teaches you about, you know, how you can get inspired for colors for Kandi, because it is hard to pick out a good color combination. That's, any person will tell you that, but she was talking about neutral colors, and I came up with this. I was like, well, what if I had black going in the gray to going into, you know, white? And at first, when I was making it, I kind of thought maybe I was kind of in over my head, because it didn't look like it was giving that ombre effect I wanted, but then I was like, yeah, I like it. I don't want to trade this one off because I like this one and I don't want to do anything with it except just leave it as it is. So that stays. Next up, I'm going to kind of show you the Kandi I made with these at the same time, the ones I have that I'm about to put on Kandi. But these here, if you've ever gone to Walmart, you know about these little glow sticks they have for Halloween. They like have the tiara, the crown, or the heart, or the star on them. And well, they also kind of sell them in between, but just not as much. Well, I got the crown one, and it says Golden King on it. I've had this star one for a long time. I had another star, but I lost it. It says Wish. And the next two is the heart and the tiara. So, yeah. I kind of got those not too long ago, and I'm sorry for so much movement. Yeah. Anyway, so, let's see, what else could I show y'all? Oh, okay, I'll show these two next, or these three. Next up is this one. It's like a little computer chip. I think it's domed in resin, I don't know. Yeah, resin. But, it says Technologic, and this is thanks to Daft Punk, because I was so blocked on that. This one, it has Snow White's colors, and it says, one bite, one little bite is all it takes, and it's a bitten apple, so if any of you know the movie Snow White, you know that in the movie she, takes a bite of the apple and is, supposedly dead, but, I think she was just sleeping. Yeah, and then she got a guy after her. I mean, really? Come on. Anyway, so next up, yeah. All of you know this show. If you know, you've been living under a rock too long. It's called Breaking Bad. The messes. And as you know, well, a lot of people on YouTube here recently who do their cooking channels have been doing, making the candy, like rock candy, to represent the drugs that, I don't have my earrings in. That they make in the show, and it's blue and peppermint flavored, so I kind of had a few of these little crystallized beads laying around, and I went and bought out some of the small letters that are colored, and I made, it says Breaking Bad. And the reason I have these two, or these 4 letters in different colors, is because in the logo, it was supposed to be green, but sadly, they don't exactly have green, and the reason I did that is because if you've ever seen the logo, which is if you watch the show, you have, those 4 letters are highlighted because they are they're part of the periodic table, which of course the whole show involves chemistry, blah blah blah. Okay, so then the somewhat last to this whole thing is yeah. So a while back when I first met Rachel with Just Sell Your Mango, I was going through her candy patterns and I noticed she had made this diamond ring. Well, yeah, out of beads, and I was so curious as to how she made it. And then one day, of course this is a few years after, you know, I saw she was taught, somebody else had asked her the same thing I'd asked, you know, how do you make it? And she explained it a little better, I guess, and this is it. I actually figured out how to make it. And then, of course, I went back and I asked her, you know, could I recreate the ring because I had a collaborative idea and so forth. And I'm going to show you those. So, another thing is, if you've ever been on Google, you've seen the rings picture where they explain the, like, there would be a black ring and it would be for Lord of the Rings, or there would be a blue diamond ring that represents, you know, Doctor Who or something. Yeah. I'll probably post it on my Instagram as well. But anyway, so here's the Doctor Who one. I use a lot of clear in this. Disney. What was this? Harry Potter, which I was kind of surprised was clear. I kind of expected it to be red for the Gryffindor, but whatever. Harry Potter. I've never seen this show, so forgive me. Once Upon a Time. Kind of want to, though. It seems awesome. And Sherlock. So, yeah. That kind of completes the whole candy update thing for now, because I haven't really been making a lot since school started, so shame on me. So hopefully I'll be able to make a lot more, especially since, you know, she's been rescheduling it, which I can understand. If you live in our town, it's always like this. But, yeah. Hopefully next week, and I will have you guys a new video of all the candy I got from Ginger's party next weekend. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's really long because of my rambling, but yeah. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye.